branding for new sites and for branches. So we can do this in two ways. We can either do branding for an entire Acumatica instance, or we can brand by individual branches or companies. So the use case there was all about listening to our customers and getting feedback from the customers, saying that they were having some issues with data entry, making some errors as far as, working in multiple companies and branches and not having the ability to differentiate between them. To set up a color change for your entire website, you would use the site preferences screen to do so. So this would be overriding the color on all of your companies and branches and setting up a color change for this entire instance. Now, if you wanted to do it just for a company or a branch, that would be done on the branches form. But here on my site preferences, I have my primary color, and I can go in and start to modify it that way. So let's just, for the purposes of the demo, I'll move it over to something like red, and I'll say okay here. And what I'm going to see as soon as I hit save is my Acumatica instance is going to change to that red that I just selected a moment ago. So that would be the way to do it for your entire site. Now, like I mentioned, we have a lot of customers that were more interested in doing this between companies and between branches. So just keep that in mind. If you would like to use this in an installation or in a demo, you can modify on the branches form the color that you would like to use, or on the company's form the color that you would like to use, and you can just simply hit override your site preferences. So that would be how to change the colors there. I will show you just a quick example while I'm here of this is my products wholesale branch that I typically work in, and that would be my Acumatica blue, but just an example of showing how I can have multiple colors at once. When I flip over now to a different branch, you can see even though my primary site color is blue, my branch is set up to be more of that maroon instance, or color, I should say. Okay. So that's a little bit about color themes and branding. Again, keep in mind the use case there was to really help people with data entry, make sure that they're not making mistakes, and make sure that, some of those important transactions are not hitting the wrong company or the wrong branch.